What if every project you touched had unmistakable consistency and polish? I struggled with scattered branding until I found a repeatable method to unify everything from visuals to messaging. What most designers don't realize is that your brand isn't just your logo or colors. It's the system that shapes everything: your voice, your website, your content, your services. But here's the problem. Most of us build our brands like mood boards. They're pretty, but scattered. That's why your marketing feels inconsistent. Your service offers don't align with what you're saying, and you keep reinventing the wheel every time you're creating content or talking to a client. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to create your own brand system in 4 clear steps, including a designer-approved shortcut for rapid results. This is the method I teach my clients in my coaching program. So let's jump in. Let's walk through how to build your own brand system. You can do this using a Notes app, Google Drive, or a Google Doc. I love using Notion because you can connect all your documents and links inside. I'm going to build a simple system inside Notion to demonstrate how you can do it. So here we are in Notion, and I've just set it up as a full width page, and these are just toggles which we'll be using to collect all our information that we'll need for a brand bank. Step 1. Create your own brand guide. Start by gathering your tone of voice, visual direction, logo files, and color codes all in one place. It's about setting your brand foundation. Pop them in a folder or copy them onto the Notion page. Just keep them together. We need to start by your tone of voice, your visual direction, your logo files and color codes, and keep it all in this one place. So it's about setting the foundations of your brand. It allows you to hand over access to this document to whoever might need it, whether it is a colleague, a team member, or even someone externally like a brand designer or website designer. And it contains 2 elements. The first one being the visual identity. So this includes things like your logo file, your color palette, your typography, your image direction and mood boards and sample applications. And then the second element is our voice identity. So what tone of voice, how do we speak to people? How do we talk about our work? All of these things we can create in there. So these might be words you say, words you don't say, and so on. So we could use things like what we stand for, what we're against, any swipe files, the words that we use and the words that we avoid using. Step 2, clarify your brand message. Write your value statement, your mission, your elevator pitch, and define your ideal client. These aren't just for your website, they shape your entire business. Here is where we write our value statement, our mission, our elevator pitch, and where you will help define your ideal client. So these aren't just for your website, and they are things that you will need throughout all your messaging. So you will have folders or files for each of those things: your value statement, your brand value, your vision and your mission, your ideal client profiles, any positioning statements and what you stand for and against. And when you are using a presentation, writing a proposal, you'll be diving into these statements to form the basis of the message that you are trying to convey to your clients and to your team. Step 3, build a story bank and copy swipe files. Start saving snippets, stories you tell often, phrases your clients use, captions that connect. Over time, this becomes your personal content vault. So we'll first of all look at our story and content library. And this again could be folders within a Google Drive. So things like our story bank, how we started and so on. Client phrases and feedback. So whenever we have messaging from a client, we want to save those gold phrases that we can use in our message. Content pillars, quote banks, and any high performing captions that we've already used are going to be used again. The next part is our website copy. So this is where we're going to develop our website. We're going to have our copy in there, work on it, and maybe even give it to a website designer to put on our website. This is a place where we can collect this information. We can also collect a folder on brand messaging. These are things like our value statement, any taglines or one-liners that we like, our elevator pitch, our bios for social media, whether they be short or long, a client language bank, any testimonials that we have, any about page copy. You'll be using that copy not only on your website, but throughout all your messaging and any client communications that you might have. Step 4, use it to fuel content creation. Turn your message into content pillars and use those pillars to plan your social content, create marketing emails, and to keep your offers consistent. This system works and you can build it from scratch, just like this. So you'll have things like your email marketing, captions, reels and video scripts, blog drafts, social media platform. So again, you can create folders within Google Drive or whatever folder organization that you have. By using these 4 steps, we can build a brand bank. But if that sounds like a lot, it is, which is why I created something called the Brand Bank. The Brand Bank is a Notion-based workspace designed specifically for interior designers, stylists, and creatives to build a brand system that they can actually use and keep using. And the best part, it's powered by a custom GPT tool that has been trained for design professionals like you. And that means you don't have to start with a blank screen or do loads of research. You answer a few prompts and the AI helps you write your brand messaging, your website copy, your captions, all inside the workspace. You can ask it to write your elevator pitch, refine a testimonial, brainstorm social media captions, even create an about page without jumping between tools and using natural language. You'll find that it's slightly more complex. I've actually spent quite a lot of time building out each card and giving you a lot of guidance into how you can go about building this brand guide. If you have a quick look at the Brand Bank dashboard, you will find that each of these have quite a lot of detail that you can use to build out a really detailed brand guide so that you're never lost for words or that you are never lost for ideas when creating your own presentations and content. You don't need to use the Brand Bank. I built it because I wish something like it existed when I was building my own brand. It would have saved me a ton of time. It's not a course. It's not a checklist. It's a creative system you grow into and it grows with you. Use it when you're launching new offers, talking to clients, redesigning your site, or just trying to show up online without overthinking every word. If you want to explore the Brand Bank or see the GPT in action, the link's below. There's also a walkthrough video on the page so that you can explore before you commit. And if you're not ready for that, no problem. Just use this video to build your own brand system. You've got the framework now. The Brand Bank just gives you a major head start. If you want to go deeper into brand strategy for designers, check out this next video. You'll see it up here, and I'll show you how to turn your services into irresistible offers that actually get you clients.